What's up, champions fam? It's Zeke 410 back with a brand new WWE Champions video. And oh, how the mighty have fallen. This weekend has truly been one spectacle to remember, and not for all the right reasons. Now, look, y'all, I'm not going to be that guy, but allow me to be the bad guy of WWE Champions. Let's be realistic. We've entered a event-based meta within the game. Flash feuds have gotten very exhausting. Faction feuds overall have been very out of date. Blitzes are a mandatory thing now in order for you to stay ahead. But there was always something that we had to look forward to. One thing that when we put boot to ass to content, we always got our proper due in return. And that was none other than Showdowns. Showdowns will forever be a staple of WWE champions. And the one holy grail, so to speak, that we thought that would never be tarnished, well, it finally has been. So now, where do we go now? We don't like doing faction feuds, except for those who like to parade around their position in the leaderboards. Those who love to go back to back times over to sustain and maintain their proper vice grip on the game when it comes to certain types of boosts. But hey, any opponent can be defeated with the right board, the right RNG, and the proper champions, coaches, and trainers, etc., right? And then when it comes to our blitzes used to be fun, but now here we are once again. Feels like we're working a 9 to 5 without even getting paid for it, but we continue to spend and spend, feeding the beast. And now, Showdown has finally met its end. Near impossible ways of achieving your notoriety and praying that it stays above so you can walk away with boatloads of coins so you can get those resources that are needed to upgrade your roster to take it to the next said level. Gone are the days of putting boot to ass and grinding out hours and hours on end until that final countdown and being happy and at peace with what you were given for your said efforts. Because a change, a paradigm shift, if you will, has taken place this past weekend, and I don't know where to go from this. Now, there's always going to be the people out there that are going to just say, that just means they changed it up. We just have to go harder. But what is life if you are in a continuous state of limbo, purgatory, constantly doing the same thing over and over again? You are literally living out the definition of the word insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again to the same results. And coins are cool. Don't get me wrong about that. Coins are dope. Milestone rewards, they're cool. But at the same time, you become accustomed to doing what they want you to do. And then the pay to win option. The pay to win option is there. Going all in, spending disposable income to reach higher and higher milestones instead of grinding out hours and hours of matches. When does it end? Now, Showdown this weekend, I know it's a huge pill to swallow. But it's also something that needs to be realized here. You're going to have your people who say, put boot to ass, grind harder, go harder than ever before. But what if you just don't have it in the tank to go the distance any further? Then you have the people who are saying, well, maybe if we lower our defense, we can get there. But then you're still going to have people out there that are going to abuse you. The people that are going to come out with their top God tier, goddess tier tandems to wreck you and wreak havoc with the boosts and bonuses when it comes to the damage for the select characters that can be utilized. It's going to force you to either try to practice things peacefully. Like Mahatma Gandhi, you're going to do everything that you can. You're going to try to be like MLK. You're going to do everything you can to be nonviolent. You set your defenses low for someone to come through with a Malcolm X state of mind, and they're going to gun through you by any means necessary. And then you have the choice. Do I continue to be nonviolent? Do I continue to do one for the overall community? Do I take one for the team and leave my defense low? Or do I strap up the boots and put my defense higher once again so I can deflect these big body heavy hitters who don't give a damn about the community? All they care about are the rewards. You know, Stone Cold said it best, DTA, don't trust anyone. But then here comes another thing, another dilemma in our equation, another situation that many don't think about. Well, it's gotten a little bit harder with getting to the milestones. You know, the amount of coins that I could get, if I'm able to possibly maintain, yes, it's beautiful, but at what cost to my sanity? And then on top of it all, well, we've enabled them to do certain things in the game that just piss us off so badly. And yet, we never answer the call when it matters. So, showdowns are ruined. Feuds are ruined. Blitzes are ruined. Is the game dead? Are they literally doing this on purpose? Because, well, they've made their money. Let's be realistic, y'all. When we look at the list of games that Scopely has under their umbrella, hate to say it, seems like WWE Champions is at the bottom of the scrotum. The Walking Dead is still dominating. Their Star Trek game is doing great. Their Looney Tune game is immaculate. They got the right IPs to bring in the cash. Maybe we're just the guinea pigs. Maybe Champions is at the bottom of the totem, or should I say scrotum, so that they can massage their egos, because they know that if we're willing to jump through all the hoops, maybe the other communities of their games will do the same. So maybe we're the test subjects. Maybe we're the guinea pigs for everything. And what do? We bite the bullet every single time. It gets to a point where, you know, my mind jumps all over the place with this game because I don't know where they're headed. I'm not an inside guy. I don't know what's to come anymore. I literally just wait for the blog to be properly updated. Just like everyone's sitting around wondering, well, are zombies done? Because we got this brand new Masters of the Galaxy contest getting ready to start with no intel yet on it. What's going on? Sometimes it's better to just sit back and watch and wait and making the proper decision. But sadly, due to how a lot of these factions, or how a whole lot of factions are constructed and built nowadays, it's either you participate or you're out. And with a game that's built around a commune, a tribal state of mind, you know, you can only get so far by yourself. You're always going to be looking for what your leaders guide you to do. And it's not a question of leadership. It's more or less a question of common sense. When's the best time to bite the bullet? When's the best time to pull the trigger? I don't know anymore. I love this game, or no, better yet, I love the idea of the game. I love the people I met through the game more. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna be the first one that's probably said it, and I sure as hell won't be the last. But your boy is tired, man. Your boy is tired. I've put so much money into this game, and now I'm at a point where it doesn't seem like I'm getting anywhere in the game. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I used to be one of those guys that bought the $100 packs every single month. get that 3-star so I could qualify, or at least get that 2-star so I could do the minimum to hold down my part, to collect my piece of the pie, so to speak. Now I dread it. I was so excited when I got this 4-star gold, and that one. But now that 5 stars are here, I can't get anywhere. All progress has been halted because I'm not finishing high enough that I can get those tokens to go to the next phase. Not going to deny it. A lot of you can relate. A lot of you don't care. But Champions has entered a place that's a very dark place. And I don't know where it's headed. Now, I've brought this idea up before. With a mobile game, life expectancy, maybe 1, 2, possibly 3 years. You get a game that's going on like 4, 5, 6, 7 years, that's a miracle. And Champions has made enough money that it's been able to hang in there. It's going on. It's going on for a decent amount of time, okay? But at the same time, things continue to get worse. And we don't know where we're headed. Lacey Evans, nothing against her. But this was one of the worst contests. Now, I have members that have been able to prove otherwise. They went hard. They walked away with mad resources. They were able to unlock Trish Stratus at 4-star. I can't take away from that. I can't. But you have those few that prove otherwise, but then you have the majority. You have the minority that go to distance. They can show that, hey, doesn't matter what you do to us. We're set. We're good. But then you have the majority. They aren't ready. Not everyone has a stacked up Natalya or Nia Jax or Naomi or Alexa Bliss. Let's be realistic. Let's be thoughtful about this. Let's be genuinely considerate of the overall situation within the community. Not everyone's spending thousands of dollars. Not everyone's spending hundreds of dollars. Not everyone is grinding out content. Not everyone has the ability to log into the game and go right into hell mode, knock out the most difficult part, and then sweep up hard and normal. Not everyone is blessed like that. But at the end of the day, it's something to consider that in the end, we're all dealing with the same type of content. We're all looking at the same picture, just from different angles and perspectives. And for me, I feel that everyone's right, one way or the other. Sad to say, I'm Switzerland on this situation. I understand everyone's anger. I understand everyone's confidence. I understand, hey, I got everything required. I dominated. I rightfully deserve this. If the other guy over there, if the other chick over there doesn't have the superstars that are needed to the proper level, if they don't got the proper strap and metal combinations, then tough shit, tough titty, it's whatever. I also understand the other people who are like, I'm trying my hardest. I'm using up all my coins to reset the queue to go up against people so I can maintain and sustain my notoriety. I am using up all my health packs and my heal tokens to keep the dream alive, not just for myself, but for my faction so that we can get somewhere. I understand the people who pay big money. So, yeah, I'm going to get it done one way or the other. I also understand the people who are tempted to go into their pockets, bite the bullet, do a couple blitzes to make things a little easier, get me a little closer to the finish line, or make my efforts worth it in the end. I understand those who are truly at a loss. I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. I win a match, I get my ass whooped 10 times over within that one match. What's the point of me going on any further? I understand the people who love to blitz their way through the milestones. I also understand those who are trying their best just to make it to one milestone. And I understand what kind of conflicts this brings forth within any faction. You got those who bust their ass and they're happy with what they've done, but then they're looking at the rest of their faction like, what the hell are you doing? Come on. Come on. Like, I've done my part. I'm sick and tired of carrying the dead weight. I'm sick and tired of trying to be that mind that's keeping everyone together, the one that's trying to motivate everyone because I'm moving forward and they're moving nowhere. And then it becomes a thing of mind games. It's like, who's really winning in the end? Am I winning? Because I can win solo, but as a faction, I lost. Or Scopely winning because Scopely has created this ball of confusion within the community that has everyone at each other's throats. Like starving hyenas. The hunger for more. The yearning to be fulfilled. It just keeps on going round and round as a vicious cycle of when is enough enough. And Showdown will forever be one of the best content ways to get ahead, regardless if you're free to play or pay to play. But it also gets to a point where when is champions just going to step their game up? When is the community just going to stand together and say, we've had enough? Because if you continue to have bad content made, but you got everyone participating in it, that basically enables them to continue to bring out that type of content. Because if everyone's doing it, even if, no matter how bad it is, they're just going to bring it back. The same way with all the store offers. If you're sick of the store offers, stop buying them. Again, this is one of those situations. I understand gacha games. Gacha is gambling. People try to unlock every single character. Try to collect every single character. Whether they are good or bad, you're still feeding the beast. And remember, Champions is merely one cog out of the machine of Scopely. They got many other games with IPs that can sell, even if Champions fell off. They would simply take Champions out and replace it with another IP and start all over again. I don't know anymore. Your boy's tired. But I understand all angles and all aspects. But ultimately, it falls down upon you. Because let's be realistic. We as a community, we formed Voltron once, and that was a joke. It was a joke. This isn't a game that's worth the money that's put into it. Right now, with the state of the game, you literally have to reset your game just to do your dead man's dailies. You can log in, get your login bonus, go to your tours. You can do your daily class tour, but then your dead man daily is blocked out like you completed it and you haven't. Then you got to exit out again and log back in just so you can properly do it. That's funny. Glitches that were said to be fixed are still running wild, still running amok throughout the game. When's enough? Y'all tell me. I was highly disappointed with this showdown weekend. Highly disappointed. But congrats to everyone who succeeded. I know my broski Stoney did his thing. He came through heavy. He was able to walk away with some beast mode rewards. And I know a couple others that were also able to do the same within my faction fam. I know a lot of people throughout the community were able to dominate, but not everybody was. And when you lower the interest of the content that's in the game, we're getting hit with the same stuff over and over again. Feuds, showdown, blitz. Feuds, showdown, blitz. Feud, showdown, blitz. I know people didn't care for invasions. I know that. But something has to happen. Something has to change in the game before this game truly becomes a dead one. And I can't tell people what to do with their disposable income. But it does get to a point where the more you spend, the more you enable them to do what they do. And the more you participate in these things, these lackluster forms and variants of content, the more they're going to hand it out to you. It's just the truth. It's just the God honest truth. Even if you're complaining about it, if you're participating in it, that is giving them the okay to give you any piece of crap content and the force feed it down your throats. But all of you deserve better. With that being said, y'all, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next. What's up in October? We gonna see the zombies? We're gonna see something with the masters of the WWE universe? The masters of the galaxy? I don't know. September is coming to a close, y'all. October's right around the corner. And just think about it. Right after that, that's Thanksgiving time. Turkey season. After that, it's ho 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 time. Okay, Black Friday and Christmas coming up soon. I can only imagine what they have planned for us. But with that being said, it's time for everybody to wake up. Because bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love to each and every single one of you and my beloved hashtag champions fam. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. How did you feel about Showdown? How are you feeling about content overall? What would you like to see change? What would you like to change? What would you like to see be introduced into the game? A lot of things are starting to get very, very convoluted in Champions. And I forgive and I ask you for your forgiveness if I rambled and ranted, and this is a very sporadic video, but I'm just speaking from the heart because that's how I feel. It's like I'm getting hit all at once with different types of emotions and thoughts because it's just been building and building and building. The question is, when is it going to explode? But until next time, y'all, mad love. And thank you for all the support. We're getting closer and closer to 900 subs, 900 subscribers, getting closer and closer to 1K, baby. Stay tuned until next time. Peace.